Buying and moving into a building that's been specifically designed for your use should be a fantastic experience. The trouble is, there's quite often a gap between the client's expectations and the performance of the asset that is delivered. The British government want to change this and have developed something called Government Soft Landings, or GSL, just to give you another acronym to remember. This is quite different to some of the more traditional forms of soft landings you might have heard of before, although it is based on some of the same principles. It's an approach that aligns the interests of design and construction with those of operational asset management and the built asset's ultimate purpose. Because the people that build, own or buy buildings aren't doing it for fun. They are doing it to support a desired outcome, to run a business, to run an organisation, or to have somewhere to live. The building process is just a small part of a much bigger picture, but it has a huge influence on how we're able to live our lives. That's why it's so important to get it right and to consider the long-term goal you're trying to achieve with a particular project. When that happens across society at a national and international level, we can improve the overall quality of the built environment that we are all living and running organisations in. The government soft landings approach starts right at the very beginning, in fact before the beginning, when an organisation is identifying a need that they feel could be addressed by a construction or civil engineering project. It requires the desired outcomes, measures of success, and the user operator's needs to be clearly defined. The design and construction of the asset, a number of key measures in the asset's operations are then considered at every stage of the project lifestyle. That could be high-level portfolio benchmarking at inception, establishing the key objectives, performance indicators and operating budget at the first information exchange, testing and modelling at the second with development of the operational strategy, validation of proposals and market engagement at the third, and the process of handover, training and operational mobilisation at the fourth. The fifth information exchange point sees the process of monitoring and evaluation formalised in the first of 3 post-occupancy evaluations, or POEs, 1 year after the project completion. This is followed in year 2 by a second POE and the capturing of lesson learned in a final POE 3 years into the operation. The process allows actual performance data to be collated and compared against the planned targets. The outcomes of all the post-occupancy evaluations are fed back to benefit future projects. These 2 points, along with clearly defined outcomes, measures and needs from day one, form part of what the British government call the GSL golden thread that should run through the entire approach. The golden thread requires early engagement of end users right from the outset and throughout the project delivery process with strong focus on commissioning, handover and training. The appointment of a government soft landings champion within an existing project team role to ensure that this engagement and focus is maintained. The setting of clear environmental, social and economic targets and measures for the project, and there's post-occupancy evaluations so that we can see the actual outcomes and learn how to improve. The alignment of different objectives under the GSL approach means that the needs of the end user are considered and addressed throughout the design process. Designers and contractors become involved with the building beyond its completion, ensuring the handover is smooth and operators are well trained. Optimum performance becomes the focus of the whole team. A government soft landing means clients get an asset that truly supports their desired business outcomes because that's everyone's focus right from day one. An important point to note is that implementing the GSL approach requires better planning and integrity in the project process, but doesn't mean increased work or increased costs. In fact, using GSL effectively will save clients money as the assets will almost instantly perform at their optimum level. So what has this got to do with building information modelling? Well, if you've seen some of the clips, you'd have spotted the similarities between what BIM is trying to achieve and the GSL approach. And that is why the British government has linked them so closely together. In fact, they call it GSL powered by BIM, with the strapline, BIM plus GSL equals better outcomes. So, project and operational management teams working in a BIM environment are in a perfect position to take advantage of the GSL approach. You can learn more about government soft landings and how to successfully implement the approach at this link. Have a go and let us know how you get on in the comments below.